I can open up with y'all. Okay, so boom. Some of my early experiences when it came to dating, bro, I didn't know nothing. I didn't have no guidance. I didn't have no rubric, no nothing, bro. I just got you feel me? I just threw myself in, and that's okay. Because what better way to get experience than throwing yourself in, right? Anyways, fast forward. So many different people come to me. Hey, what happened? Why is my ex not bothering me? Why is the current person I'm dealing with not really treating me the same? Are we growing apart? How do I keep someone around me? What is going on, right? I get so many different questions of how to filter through, how to actually have proper relationship guidance. And there's no specific answer when it comes to this. There is just too many ways. Think about like I want you to really think about this. How many times have you often actually been a good friend to somebody before you jump to the relationship and the intimate side of things? I feel like so many people try to become something that they're not in a relationship or force people to fit a certain narrative that just isn't there, and it causes so much frustration, problems, irritation, and really one-sided expectations. I cannot express to how many times I've seen so many people do this just off the simple fact of what they want and they think they know what they want, right? Because we're all human, you feel me? I make mistakes, you make mistakes. Not only to say our past traumas, past healing, tendencies, our family and what we've been shown and stuff like that. Fam, it's not easy, but the point is I want you to understand of how to be a good friend first, right? Because how many of you have already heard the term, or if not heard somebody say this, I'm a game player, right? That one homeboy, that one teammate, that one girlfriend come around, the camera's on, shoes are laced up, it's game time, I'm putting on my best performance. No, it just takes genuine practice. And I don't know where this misconception of not being in a relationship with your friendship came from. That doesn't make any sense because realistically, I want you to think about this. How could you possibly be a good friend and a good partner to somebody if you don't even know what it's like to be a good friend to the people that you have? That doesn't make any sense to me. This concept does not apply to everybody. But look at some of the relationships that you have around you in your recent years of what's been working and what's not been working and what can you improve on, right? Because even for myself, the biggest thing that I've learned is often when I get irritated, when I get frustrated, it's simply a reflection of what's coming up in that general moment that I need to address. And it's the same concept when it comes to other people as well. So if my friend is irritating me, if my relationship, if my parent, if my brother, cousin, teacher, principal, whatever is frustrating me in the given moment, it's a reflection of me, of something that I need to work on, right? And oftentimes, a lot of people, I'm not going to say everybody, a lot of people lack accountability in a lot of areas in their life. So if you ever pay attention to the way that someone speaks and how they project onto certain things about certain topics, it's a simple reflection of who they are, what they're choosing to avoid, and what they're speaking and acknowledging on, given it's an example, right? So with this being said, how does this concept apply to dating? You guys go on dates, you guys hang out, you guys tell each other everything, you help each other through the good and the bad. You find different ways to communicate, even when you do fight. You guys pull up on each other, you guys talk about it, you guys take some time apart, then come back like nothing ever happened. Now, granted, every friendship is different. Everyone has their trials, tribulations, the highs, the lows. What does that look like for you, though? You're looking for a new love that you have yet to experience. How do you know how to nurture that? Are you constantly priming yourself to look for red flags? Are you actually ready to receive, not give, but to receive that type of love, to tell yourself, hey, look, I'm worthy of this. I'm actually capable to receive this. There's so many different people that want and proclaim that they want to exceed the level of love that they see on display through social media, not knowing what's going on behind closed doors. And granted, again, everyone's situation is different. So another really, really, really touchy topic is communication. A lot of people think it's communicating or it's comprehensiveness. In reality, it's all of that. There's no specific answer into what it is and what it isn't, right? Everything is all connected. It's all circulating through one big chamber, right? And I feel like a lot of people may leave out some key components like communicating effectively, not talking passive aggressively to their partner or to their person or even their friend for this matter. But that takes time to know your triggers and to work on some of the things that you've already laid the foundation for. And it's not, I'm not saying this is easy because granted, look, man, I'm chilling too. But my point to you is, what do you possibly think could work for you in your communicating levels and your comprehensiveness to help not only you, but to someone else get to common ground rather than leading to the conflict? Because granted, conflict and issues, I'm not going to say problems because problems do arise, but you guys have issues that you're working towards to find the common goal. Dealing with so many different dynamics from an outside perspective of your friends already in your ear. Oh man, I think she's this, or I think he's this and that. Let alone a bigger portion, your family telling you, hey, I don't think this is the right person for you. I don't like the way they're treating you. You have to blur all of that out and think for yourself. And a lot of people don't really like that concept. I feel like the lack of privacy and barriers, because respect and family goes hand in hand. Because for me personally, I love my family to the bone, to the T, to the death. And I'm sure you do as well. But how do you live and coexist with that? So your family saying one thing, your partner saying another, and they're showing you how you feel versus they're in their ear. How do you make it exist, right? That's like a tough question. It's like just something to pick your mind. Think about that. How would you handle that along with the red flags that the person or whoever your friendship that you're working towards is already showing you? Not you already looking for, but that has already shown you on your own. They didn't tell you this. You're seeing this from dealing with them on your own perspective. How can you get over that? How can you give yourself a new branch of life to be like, you know what? I'm going to deal with you through your imperfections, the good and bad, because I choose to be with you. And a lot of this generation has taken out loyalty, morality, integrity when it comes to relationships, even friendships. Like, social media has had such a big impact on the type of people and the type of way that we interact with each other that is no longer the same. A lot of people's values and everything else is just no longer the same. Yeah, don't mind the bag of chips. Yeah. Anyways, I get hungry sometimes. But I want you to find multiple ways to not only get to know yourself at the same level that you would want to know your person or your friendship. Ask them the same questions that you would ask yourself. Literally, what is this entailing? What am I working towards? What do I want? Because I feel like you know what you want in a general, broad perspective. Like, yeah, I want the house, I want the relationship, I want the kids, I want the big happy ending. Don't we all? But really break down specifically, like, how many times do you guys want to sit and have dinner throughout the week? How many times do you want to set aside time to go shopping with each other, just enjoy each other, go to the dates, family events? Like, what are the things that you are specifically looking to receive out of this connection? And how are you setting yourself up to receive it? That's even a better question, because these are things that most people neglect because they feel like they already have the road mapped out. You get into something and I know it's going to happen. I got full control. Bam, something happened. Now what? You're stuck. You're at a whammy, or the way that you thought you're communicating is not coming across to the person that you intended it to, and now it's a problem, and now you're kind of all fierce and you don't know how to handle it. Again, what are you doing to receive this? And look, man, I'm going to make like a little trilogy of these type of videos for you guys, and I hope you guys do enjoy these. And let me know what you think down in the comments, because we can go back and forth how we've been ciphering. But anyways, without further ado, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification button. And until next time, man, we out.